In addition to his increasing use of fascist language, I mean, basically borrowing phrases from Adolf Hitler himself, Donald Trump has also made it clear that he's not just talking like a dictator. He definitely wants to be a dictator if he gets back into the White House. He has announced plans to use the Insurrection Act. He has said that he's going to lock the prosecutors investigating him in mental institutions. He's going to have mass deportations, ideological screening for migrants coming into this country, all sorts of horrible things that you only see in, dictatorial fascist regimes. And that leads us to yet another question. This one from Granny Bisme 2, who asks, do you think that voters are not taking seriously Trump's threat to invoke the Insurrection Act on his first day in office and put people in camps? Do you think that this may be the reason that Tuberville is deliberately holding up so many military leadership positions? It could be, on the Tuberville front. That's definitely an interesting theory. Honestly, I think Tuberville isn't smart enough to look that far ahead. He doesn't seem like a smart guy at all, so he's probably just doing it because he's an idiot. But the Insurrection Act, hell yeah. And what people have to understand about the Insurrection Act is that this is not just Donald Trump saying, I'm going to invoke the Insurrection Act so that we can get rid of the extremists here in the United States. We got terrorist cells from other countries coming in here. No, insurrection under the Insurrection Act would be anything that is, of course, a threat to the federal government. Well, labor unions, you could skew that to the fact that they're a threat against the federal government. I mean, if you're a right-wing ideologue, you would absolutely call them a threat to the government. And under the Insurrection Act, Trump would have the authority to get rid of these people, lock them away. Same thing with environmental activists. Hell, Trump could also argue that about the celebrities in Hollywood that don't like him or the late-night comedians that constantly make fun of him. He could do it to, a host here at Ring of Fire. He could do it to a viewer of Ring of Fire. He could do it to people who are mean to him on Twitter. That is a very real threat. It's not a make-believe thing. This isn't hyperbole. This is what Trump has said he's going to do. So, to your question, do I think people aren't taking it seriously? I don't think people are taking it seriously. And I think they do need to take it seriously because he's seriously said it. And it drives me crazy when people are like, you're overreacting. It's not going to happen. He said it's going to happen. Like, I know the dude lies all the time, but at the same time, when it comes to saying he's going to punish a group of people, he typically follows through on that. We are vermin in his mind. We are vermin in the eyes of his supporters. We also know the Project 2025, the Heritage Foundation is working on that for him. They are literally in the process, according to a recent report from Axios, of pre-screening thousands of Trump loyalists. They're digging through their social media. They're doing background checks on these people already so that they can put 54,000 Trump loyalists in government positions, in civil service, as lawyers. We got another group of Trump allies working on screening the lawyers. And these are real things that are happening right now. They're well funded. The government will be packed with Trump loyalists. So if he says he wants to round up every leftist YouTuber and stick us in a camp, he's going to have a bunch of people working every department in the federal government that are going to make sure that it's legal for him to do that. So these are not idle threats. These are things that are currently in the works, and people need to start taking them seriously because he's not kidding about this. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.